Hey, Seth Rollins saved Cody. Roman spared The Rock. I'm yeeting all over myself like you last week, Cole. What a legend. You and it.
Oh my goodness. Yeeting.
Whew, it's hard not to yeet all over yourself. Yeet!
Now Dominic, of course, with a cheap shot, which is what this bum does.
Dirty Dom is a dude wipe after you wipe. You know?
You are so eloquent in the way that you explain things.
I'm an orator.
The choice between the Knuckles and Jeff himself, I'd say Logan made the right choice tonight.
Listen to this place!
You broke the all-time record for the largest gathering of trailer park trash The Rock has ever seen. Finally, your life has meaning. Finally, you and your 50 wives will have a story to tell. You shut your mouth, fatty. The Rock will come out there and slap the herpes off your lips.
What a fool.
What are you talking about?
Dom.
I mean, Dirty Dom's like only a couple feet from us, Cole. If he hears you,
Oh, and a cheap shot by Mysterio. What is that? What is that? What is that? You shouldn't even be out here. We got tables in Philadelphia.
Oh, we got picnic tables? Well, hey, boo-boo, here comes Yogi Bear with a picnic table. Is that how we doing it?
Sheamus makes me feel good. Just beats the hell out of people.
Oh, get everybody ringside on Michael Cole. He's Pat McAfee and
Fella! Sasha! Sasha, fella! Yeah, you are. Yeah, you are.
we're glad you're back.
James Louise.
You haven't won a match at WrestleMania yet.
What's that? Whoa, don't. Whoa! You don't
Wow, really going there?
We going there. You're a piece of trash, Cole.
You didn't let me finish my
I'm talking about
statement.
boom! And stinky ass.
Stinky trash. It smells like onion. Ugh.
So awesome, true.
Ooh, you smell like poop.
No, he smell like a pool too.
Oh, like a poop. What?
Regeneration X, baby.
Yeah. Regeneration X. Come on! Shawn Michaels, the Heartbreak Kid in there.
Hey, Seth Rollins saved Cody. Roman spared The Rock. Roman spared his cousin.
This is just going to make Drew even more mad. You better sit down, Pat. Pat, I think you might want to sit down. Like, seriously, you might want to sit down. Like, he just threw a microphone at you. Pat, I would sit down. Yeah, that's about what I would do. I would, like, sit down right now. I would probably go over there. Well, I'm going to try to do some business, but I got this wild Scottish man swinging a chair 2 feet from me.